this is Kara and Patrick, and we are here at Funky Villa for Hoohaa Sports for the most anticipated EPL match of the season, Chelsea versus Liverpool. And today, definitely, it revolves around one man, 5 syllables, Fernando Torres.
Well, I thought it was Patrick, Michael, something. Never mind. Anyway, it all started about a week ago when Torres left Liverpool for Chelsea for an estimated £50 million fee transfer fee. Too many fees, too many 50 millions. And what do you know, both teams are meeting this time, and somebody forgot to put a clause that, you know, he shouldn't play against his former side.
Yeah, and also it's like, so did these two teams really like overpay for their players? Like we're talking about Torres, Carroll, and also Luis
Suarez.
Luis Suarez, yes, and also plus the fact that both are winning games already, you know?
Okay, so let's just move around and find out some reaction from the Liverpool fans here at Funky Villa, and we're trying to look for some Chelsea fans too.
Okay, well, let's go look right now.
All right, we're just moments away from the kickoff between Chelsea and also Liverpool, and joining me are 2 Liverpool fans and 2 Chelsea fans. We have Kenny, Frankie from the Liverpool camp, and also Yuvraj and also Suresh from the Chelsea camp. And it was all about an overpriced Spaniard going from Liverpool to Chelsea for £50 million. So we'll start from the origins of that little Spaniard.
Okay, Frankie, what do you think? Do you feel that money was why Torres left Liverpool?
Well, I would say partly because of the money. Who wouldn't want to be paid £200,000 a week? You know, he's probably the highest paid striker in town now.
Okay, so Kenny, do you think like £35 million for Andy Carroll is like too much? After all, he's like a rookie in the EPL.
Well, I think the talent in the English Premier League for English-bred players as such. So I think moving forward with the investment they have made, we can look for much better things from Andy Carroll. So I think he will live up to that expectation and the price tag.
All right.
So let's find out from the Chelsea side, was Torres overpriced, Raj?
I think at this moment, with all the Chelsea strikers above 30 years old, I think Torres is a good buy at 50 million because he's just about 25 years old, and they sign him up for 5.5 years. I think it's a good investment.
Okay, how do you think Ancelotti will set up Torres alongside Drogba? That's what the lineup looks like, but then there's Anelka sitting on the bench as well, Suresh.
Well, at this point, he'll probably play him, definitely, I would think, together with Drogba up front. Simply because I think they are looking at him being someone who can finish much more deadly at his age now. So it'll probably be that way. Anelka, well, Anelka could come in at some point, but I think they would want to start with this pairing first, because I think the original intention was probably to look at him work with Drogba and see how effective this combination could be, you know. I would think that would be along those lines, I would think, really, you know.
Indeed, it's a mouth-watering prospect. You have Drogba, Torres, Anelka. So what do you think the score is going to be tonight? Both teams are back to winning form.
Yeah, but I think it's on home advantage. I go with Chelsea 2-0.
Chelsea 2-0. Suresh?
I would probably look at 2-1.
2-1. 2-0, 2-1 to Chelsea. Let's move on to the Liverpool camp, if we can hear ourselves.
Okay, right now we'll go to the boys for predictions. Frankie, predictions for tonight.
I'm guessing it's a 2-1 win for Liverpool.
2-1 win for Liverpool, Kenny?
2-1 win for Liverpool as well.
2-1 win for Liverpool.
So we'll find out what happens with the first match reaction and first half reaction and get back to the boys. It's going to be a great one between Chelsea and also Liverpool. May the best team win.
Psychedelic party es buena sensación. Psychedelic party, eso sí es el sol. Psychedelic party, toda confusión. Psychedelic party, es alucinación.
All right, 15 minutes into the first half, it's still Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0. Torres had a momentary lapse of opportunity in front of goal in the first half, but what's important is John Obi Mikel got a yellow card 40 seconds into the first half. That could prove to be an important thing happening into the first half and second half. We'll find out what happens in about half an hour, 15 minutes time. It's still Chelsea 0, Liverpool 0. All right, so first 45 minutes, still 0-0, tightly contested. Torres had a couple of shots at goal. Resilient Liverpool defense managed to block it out. Maxi Rodriguez was the talking point because he had a sitter that hit the crossbar. But we'll find out more reaction with the Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans during halftime.
Okay, it's halftime and the score stands at 0-0, okay? So Kenny, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, I think the players are responding well to Kenny Dalglish's formation. If you see, they have been playing well on the counter-attack, and we came close to scoring just now with Maxi's miss. However, if you look at the replay, the ball was bouncing off, so it was quite difficult to finish that. However, it's a good sign, and I think Liverpool is going to score soon.
Okay, so what do you think by the end of the night, what do you think will be the score?
Again, I'm going to stick to the initial scoreline that I had, 2-1 to Liverpool.
Okay, now on to Chelsea. I sense a bit of disharmony just now between Peter Cech and Lampard.
Actually, it's Ivanovic and Peter Cech. Very concerning over the 6-yard area, especially in the Chelsea defense. What do you have to say about the first half in terms of the back four?
I think basically the games are too tight in the middle, and the game are more concentrated on Fernando Torres for time being. Because meanwhile, the back line, Peter Cech's concentration is basically the keeper who in charge of the 6-yard. So that's I think misunderstanding, because Ivanovic tried to clear the ball and he goes for the ball. So basically, on the 6-yard, his keeper is always he have to have the control of the ball. And in terms of the game, I think it's too tight. The game is going too tight, but I still stick with 2-0.
2-0 to Chelsea, yeah? Who's going to win the midfield battle? It seems 50-50, no one stepping up. Steven Gerrard seems like a passenger. SCN also seems a little quiet in midfield.
That's why it's too tight, too tight. Everybody try to get winning the ball.
So I guess you got to ask him about Luis Suarez. Will he come in the second half?
Will Luis Suarez come in the second half?
Well, once the clock passes the 60th minute, I'll be looking forward to the number 7 being flashed on the substitute board, hoping for Luis Suarez to come on.
All right, and we'll join you again at the end of the match. Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1, thanks to Raul Morales. Woo!
Yeah, it's a very tightly contested second half, just like the first half.
Okay.
But it's a little mistake in the back four of the Chelsea, allowing them to cross the ball. And of course, Raul Morales had only one way to go at the 18-yard box, was to shoot it straight for Liverpool's solitary goal. Another win for them.
This Raul Morales guy has been quite consistent, right? He's been scoring a lot of goals for the past few matches, correct?
Not as much as Liverpool fans want, but enough goals. More goals than I think Torres actually did in the past couple of games.
So I guess offloading Torres from Liverpool is like not a bad idea after all, right?
And faintly you can hear in the background Liverpool fans singing, "That's why we sold you, that's why we sold you."
Okay, anyways, that's all from me and Pat tonight for the Chelsea and Liverpool match, all the way from here, Funky Villa at Yet Curve.